Hello everyone and welcome back to another Tom Voyage video. Today we're going to be taking a look at this. This is a brand new cooler from Utoka. So before we get started on the unboxing, I'd like to give a big shout out and say a really big thank you to the guys at Utoka for providing this cooler to me and for making this video possible. It's a brand I've been interested in for a while because I've really got a thing for coolers. I think they're just well, really cool. And yeah, Utoka were kind enough to send this one to me to unbox and to review. Now if you are interested in getting one of these coolers for yourselves, you can browse the full range in the link in the description below. Now this company does a few different sizes coolers. This one's the 45 quart one, which equates to about 42.5 litres. So without further ado, let's get it unboxed. Right, so I've got my knife, going to be really careful to try not to scratch this, because that would be a bit of a shame to put a big scratch in it right at the start. Alright, so as soon as we're inside, we've got some stuff. We've got, look at this, some stickers. We've got a little leaflet here. It tells you about the products and even that it was inspected before it left the factory. And we've got some stickers here as well. I guess you stick these on your camper van or your boat or even your cooler itself. Right. Now for the next part, let's try and lift this out. Wow, look at this thing. Brilliant. Now it's quite heavy. It weighs about 12 kilos straight out of the box. That's without any ice or anything in it. And the one they've sent me is the grey colour, which I really like. I think it looks really cool in grey. Wow, look at this. I tell you what, right away you can tell that the build quality is fantastic. Look at this thing. What a beast. It feels really solid, really sturdy, good thick rotor-molded plastic on here. You can see these coolers lasting a long time. Okay, brilliant. So here it is. Now, as I mentioned before, this is the 45 quart size. They also do a 20 quart, a 75 one and a 110 one, I think. But with the 45 one, that's about 42.5 litres, or that equates with ice to about 42 cans. So we're going to have a look around the cooler. I'm going to highlight some of the features and let you know why I really like this product. So the first thing to mention is the build quality. I mean, as soon as you get it out the box, you can really tell that this is made of a good quality rotor molded plastic. So this little booklet on the side tells us some of the features and measurements. So we'll go through them now. So the outside of the cooler is 67 centimeters wide and 41 centimeters high and deep. And on the inside it's 52 centimeters wide, 29 centimeters high and 28 centimeters deep. Now these coolers are a serious cooler. The company claims that it can keep ice for up to 5 days. That's a test that I'll be doing in the next video, which I will link up to the top of this video if you'd like to watch that one. Okay, so one of the first things to note is these bust handles on it. These are said to be bear proof. When I've been camping in the UK, I've only come across sheep and cows, so I guess if it's bear proof it'll be sheep and cow proof as well. And wow, look at this inside, amazing. So this gasket around the edge is a proper freezer style gasket, which means it's airtight and completely sealed, so it's not going to let any cool air out or any heat in. One other feature I really like with these coolers that you don't seem to get with any other brands is all these accessories are included. So with the accessories we've got a cup holder which fits on the side here. We've got a carrying basket to separate your food out in the cooler. And there's also this divider in here. Now, I think this is a really good design because not only is this a divider, this also doubles up as a chopping board so you can prepare your food. So looking towards the front of the cooler, you'll notice these two metal corners. These actually double as bottle openers and triple as locking points because there's lock holes here, so you can secure your cooler if ever you're away from your van or your campsite. I'm just going to move some of these out so we can take a better look inside. One feature that really stood out to me was these carrying handles. So these are really strong carrying handles, so you can either carry it like this with this handle, or there is a good grip handle under there that you can carry it with as well. These handles are really robust and they also can be removed if you ever need to remove them for cleaning or whatever. Now at first I thought this was a drainage plug, but it's not, it's actually a valve. Now if you remember I said earlier that these, once they're sealed, they're so tight that they actually don't let any air in. That means if ever you were to go up at altitude or take this on a plane, it would build up pressure inside. So these pressure release valves are a handy accessory if ever you need to take this on a plane or at high altitudes. Coming around this side as well, there is also a drainage plug. So once you've finished your camping trip and this is full of water, it's nice and easy to remove and let all your excess water drain out of there. If you're going to use this for fishing or on a boat, there's a measure on here as well, so you can pop your fish, capture the day on there and see how big it is. Obviously you tell the guys at home it was this big or this big. I'm not sure, I'm not a fisherman. So let's pop all these bits back in. Now you realise how strong these coolers are built when you see these handles. These are rubber strap downs and they're really tough. The pressure you can get on those is great. You know it's going to be really tightly sealed once those are locked in place, and there's no risk of those coming undone either. So looking around the back of the cooler, you can see again we've still got a nice hard finish on there. Tough durable plastic all the way around, and on the bottom you've got some nice thick rubber feet as well on there. Now this obviously can double up as a seat. You know, it's easily going to hold even heavy people on here because of the build quality. Now Utoka recommend that because it keeps food cold for so long, that this is ideal for things like camping, if you go fishing on boats, it's ideal for weekends away, long car trips, caravanning, and even for barbecuing, because not only will this thing keep food cold, if you ever need to rest like a large brisket or some steaks or something like that, you can pop them in here and it'll do the job just fine. One last final feature to mention before we wrap up this video is that these coolers can be fully customized. Now Utoka offer a service which means they can wrap these coolers in a kind of graphic to whichever you like, and they'll also put like a pad on the top as well, I've seen, which can be branded for your company. I'm really happy. I love this cooler. I think it's a great bit of kit and I can't wait to try it, which I'll be doing in the next video. The plan for that video is to fill this full of ice, put some beers in there and see if it'll last the full 5 days that Utoka says it will in the manual. Now this is arguably the best part of any unboxing video, removing these plastic bits. Oh yeah. Nice. Thanks very much guys for checking out this video, and also a big shout out and thank you to the guys and girls at Utoka for providing this cooler and for making this video possible. If you are interested in checking out the range or getting one of these coolers for yourself, head over to the Utoka website, which is linked in the description below. Also, if you're a fan of these type of videos, please remember to like and subscribe. If you've got any questions that I haven't covered about this cooler, leave me a comment in the comment section below, and if you like this cooler, give us a big thumbs up. So all that's left to do now is to fill this bad boy up full of beers. Thanks very much for watching and we'll see you in the next one.